Hello, everyone. We will be looking at part 4 in Onshape. This is Ms. White, and this video is for students of Engineering Foundations 2. This is the finished project. From here, I created a sketch on the front plane, and I'm getting all of my information from this sheet right here that is posted to Google Classroom. Looking at this drawing, we can see that most of the information that we will need will come from the front view. So that's the plane that we will sketch on. Always, we will create our construction lines first. And from here, I'm going to release my tools and I will sketch my 2 circles. And I just noticed that my units are in millimeters, so make sure for this particular project, your units are in inches. So I'm gonna change my units to inches, and I need to go back in to edit my sketch. And from here, I will get the dimensions. Let me increase the size so that you all can see this. And my inner circle is 1.5 inches, outer circle is 2.5 inches. And we will use the rest of the dimensions after we sketch our circles and after we sketch our general outline for this view. Now here we have a line that is tangent to this circle. And I will sketch the rest of the outline. I'm making sure here that this line comes below my horizontal construction line. If it does not, it's going to be tied to the origin, and we don't want that. And this line should be tangent as well. So you can see that it doesn't look exactly the way that I want it to look, but we're going to fix that. We're going to make this line horizontal as it should be. And then you can see that a tangency was created with this line and with this line. They're both tangent to that circle. Okay, and we will sketch some more of what we need. So I'm going to come back here and I'm going to sketch this back wall. And we have this interior part as well that needs to be sketched. And again, if you see right here as I hover right here, if I made this line stop here, it will be tied to the origin and that would mess up our dimensions. So that's not what we want. And I'm going to make sure that if it does not look perpendicular, and it should be perpendicular, I will make that perpendicular. I think these two are already perpendicular, but I will force it that way. And I'll just clean this up a little bit. I think it goes back that far. So from here, I'm going to look at this sketch and I'm going to take the dimensions. So we have 1.75 here, 1.75 there. You'll see that there are some things that we need that are on actual other views that are not on this view. So this back wall right here, if we look at our top view, this says that this should be 3/4 of an inch wide. And also if we look at our right side view, it says that it should be 4 inches in height. So I will dimension those. And I will clean up my dimensions after I'm done. This little wall right here, this is a 1/4 of an inch. And from this line to that line, that's going to be a 1/2 inch. And you'll see some of your lines will start turning black, and that's what we want. If it is black, that means that it's fully defined. I'm actually going to draw a construction line here because I am going to sketch a line from this point to that point. That will be the last thing that I do. From this line to our vertical construction line, that's going to be 5 inches. And this part of that wall is going to be 1.75. And then from this construction line to this line, that's going to be 1.75. And this line right here should be 1.75. So at this point, you can see that all of my lines are black. That means that at this point, it's fully defined and I'm only missing one thing. And I will put that in a moment after I clean up my dimensions, because my students know that I hate ugly sketches. I don't like for things to look raggedy. Okay, now all that's missing is this diagonal. So what I'm going to do, I'm zooming in so that you can see when I hover here, both of these lines are highlighted. So that's where my point will be. And then I will constrain it to that point right there. It turns black, everything is fully defined. And that is it for this portion.